Okay, now let us discuss next topic, that is first shifting property. First let us see the statement here. If Laplace transformation of the given function f of t, f bar of s, then Laplace inverse of e power of minus et f of t value will be f bar of s plus a. That means if we know Laplace transformation of one function f of t, we have to consider it as f bar of s, then e power of minus at into f of t. To find e power of minus at into f of t, just we should replace this s with s plus a, right? Similarly, if you know Laplace of e power of minus at into f of t value, that is f bar of s plus a, then Laplace inverse of f bar of s plus a. So inverse Laplace transformation of this value will be e power of minus at f of t. Okay. So by using this first shifting property, let us solve this problem here. Observe the function carefully here. Laplace inverse of s by s plus 2 whole square plus 1 is there. That means already here in the denominator s is replaced by s plus a, right? But in the numerator we have only s. To use first shifting property, both either numerator and denominator should be in the same form. That means if in the numerator s is there, denominator should be s. If the denominator s plus a, numerator should be s plus a, because we have to use this form, that is Laplace inverse of f bar of s plus a. That means a function should be in terms of s plus a, right? So here in the denominator we have s plus a, that is s plus 2, but in the numerator we have only s. So to apply this first shifting property, first we have to write this s as s plus a format. That means we have to write this s as s plus 2. How can we write? By adding and subtracting 2. First let us add 2 because we need s plus 2 term. So write s plus 2 minus 2. Now treat this s plus 2 as one term and minus 2 as another term. Then in the numerator we have s plus 2 whole square plus 1. Right? Now let us divide this numerator 2 terms by the denominator. So what you will get? S plus 2 by s plus 2 whole square plus 1 minus 2 by s plus 2 whole square plus 1. Okay. Now if you observe this first term, s plus 2 by s plus 2 whole square plus 1. In the numerator and denominator we have s plus 2, s plus 2. Alright. Now we can use first shifting property here. Right. We have standard forms for s by s square plus a square, but not for s plus a by s plus a whole square plus a square. Right. So to use that standard forms, we have to write this s plus a term as s. Okay. To write this s plus a as s, we have to use this first shifting property here. That is, to write this s plus a term as s, we have to write this e power of minus at outside. That means in this function we have already e power of minus at. If you write this e power of minus at outside from this function, then you will get s. Okay, right. So here s plus 2, s plus 2, that is s plus a, s plus a. Already in this term we have e power of minus at. That means e power of, in place of a we have 2. So we have e power of minus 2t already we have in this term. So if we write that e power of minus 2t from this function, we will get s here. Right. Before going to use that, so let us separate here. Laplace inverse of s plus 2 by s plus 2 whole square plus 1 minus Laplace inverse of 2 by s plus 2 whole square plus 1. Now use that function. So s plus 2, to replace this s plus 2 with s, we have to write e power of minus at outside, that is a implies here 2. So write e power of minus 2t outside. So if you write e power of minus 2t outside, this s plus 2 becomes s by s square plus 1. Then here we have to write the 2 outside, Laplace inverse of 1 by s plus 2 whole square plus 1. Now here also we have s plus a, but in the numerator we have constant. Alright. So directly here we can replace this s plus 2 by s by writing e power of minus at outside, that is e power of minus 2t outside. So let us write here. So e power of minus 2t into Laplace inverse of s by s square plus, write this one as 1 square, minus 2 into Laplace inverse of 1 by, here, sorry, here. Replace this s plus 2 with s. To replace s plus 2 with s, we have to write e power of minus 80 outside. So write this e power of minus 2t outside. So 2 into e power of minus 2t, Laplace inverse of 1 by, what you will get here, s square plus 1. So we can write this one as 1 square. So e power of minus 2t into Laplace inverse of s by s square plus a square minus 2 into e power of minus 2t into Laplace inverse of 1 by s square plus a square. Okay. Now let us use the standard forms here. That is Laplace inverse of s by s square plus a square. First term is in the form of s by s square plus a square. What is the formula? Cos 80. And second one, Laplace inverse of 1 by s square plus a square. What is the formula? 1 by a sin h 80. Right. So by using these two standard forms, let us solve this problem. So e power of minus 2t into Laplace inverse of s by s square plus a square, that is cos 80. In place of a we have 1. So what you will get? Cos 80, that is cos 1 into t, minus 2 into e power of minus 2t, then Laplace inverse of 1 by s square plus a square, again in place of a we have 1. So what is the formula? We have 1 by a sin h 80, sorry, 1 by a sin 80 only, because here we have plus. So what you will get? 1 by a, that is 1 by 1 sin 80, sin 1 into t. So that is nothing but, okay, so what you will get? E power of minus 2t into cos t minus 2 into e power of minus 2t into sin t. So that is the inverse Laplace transformation of given function by using first shifting property. Okay, in exam he will not mention which property we have to use. Okay, by observing the given function only we have to use the methods properly. Okay. Now let us see second problem here. Laplace inverse of s by s plus 3 whole square, similar to previous problem. In the denominator we have s plus 3, in the numerator we have only s. Alright, so convert this numerator as s plus a format. So to get that, add 3 and subtract 3 and solve similar to previous problem. Now let us see a third problem here. If you observe this problem, in the numerator we have s minus 3, in the denominator also we have s minus 3. So both same terms, s minus 3, s minus 3. So no need to add and subtract here. So directly we can replace s minus a by s by writing e power of 80 outside, because we have s minus a. So s minus a means we have e power of plus 80, e power of 80 in this term. So by writing that e power of minus plus 80 outside, so we can write this s minus 3 as s. Right? Okay. So but to replace this s minus 3 by s, we have to write e power of plus 3t outside. So if we write e power of 3t outside, what you will get? S by s square plus 4. So 4 means 2 square. Okay. Now if you observe this function, Laplace inverse of s by s square plus 2 square, which is in the form of Laplace inverse of s by s square plus a square. What is the formula we have? Cos 80. Right. So by using this standard form, we can write this function as e power of 3t into Laplace inverse of s by s square plus a square, that is cos 80. In place of a we have 2, that means what you will get? Cos 3t, that is cos 2t. So that is inverse Laplace transformation of this given function. Okay, now let us see one more problem. That is Laplace inverse of 1 by s plus a whole cube. Already we have s plus a term, but in the numerator we have constant. So directly we can replace this s plus a by s by writing e power of minus 80 outside. Here in place of a we have a only, we don't have any constants. So we have to write e power of minus 80 outside. So if you write this e power of minus 80 outside from that function, what you will get? Laplace inverse of 1 by s cube. So s plus a is replaced by s. So what you will get 1 by s cube. Then how to find Laplace inverse of 1 by s cube? As we have discussed previously, Laplace inverse of, we have to write this s cube as s to the power of 2 plus 1, because we have standard form, that is Laplace inverse of s to the power of n plus 1, that is t to the power of n by n factorial. So by using this property we can write this Laplace inverse of 1 by s to the power of n plus 1. In place of n we have 2, so what you will get, t square by 2 factorial, that is t square by 2 factorial. So 2 factorial is nothing but 2 into 1, 2. So e power of minus at into t square by 2. Okay, so that is inverse Laplace transformation of given function. Okay, let us see this problem now. Laplace inverse of 1 by 2s plus 5. Here s plus a is there, but s coefficient is, we have 2, right? So we have to make s coefficient as 1. So how to make it 1? By taking 2 as common from the denominator. If you take 2 common, what you will get, s plus 5 by 2. Write this 2 outside, that means 1 by 2 Laplace inverse of 1 by s plus 5 by 2. If you observe carefully, which is in the form of Laplace inverse of 1 by s plus a, right? Laplace inverse of 1 by s plus a. Here we have direct formula for this, Laplace inverse of 1 by s plus a. What is that? E power of minus 8. So apply this standard function here. What you will get? Write 1 by 2 as is Laplace inverse of 1 by s plus a. In place of a we have 5 by 2. So what is that value? E power of minus 80. That means what you will get, e power of minus 5 by 2 into t. So that is the inverse Laplace transformation of this given function.